It is Halloween, and tomorrow we are getting a Trick or Treat promo in NBA Live Mobile, as well as a live pass for the month of November. And we just got sneak peeks on EA's Discord server. The link to that will be in the description down below. As you can see, one of the masters for the promo is going to be a 110 overall JaVale McGee. He's going to be the pumpkin master for this Trick or Treat promo, and it is going to follow a very similar structure to the actual Hall of Fame promo, the one that had Manu Ginobili as the Grand Master, and previously that was the same format as the April Fool's show, with Shaq being that Grand Master. So it's going to follow the same structure as that, but just with some different masters. Now, we don't know exactly how long the promo is going to be out for. It could be 5 days, it could be 7 days, or it could even be 15 days. We don't know exactly how long it's going to go for. We will find that all out tomorrow when this stuff drops into the game. But JaVale McGee is the Pumpkin Master, and of course you got the Trick or Treat Carmelo Anthony Pumpkin Master over here. He's a 110 overall power forward. He's a power player over there, and you can see you're going to get a 103 version, a 104, 105, 106, 107 version, and trading them in for a 110 overall version. But this is what some of the stats are looking like. We don't have stats, unfortunately, for all the other masters. There are 5 of them in total, and it is a 112 overall Grandmaster, who we'll go on to a little bit later. But JaVale McGee over here, it's looking like he's giving out a position scoring machine boost over there, and it is an elite one, 110 overall with a 105 and 104 offensive and defensive rebounding, 104 strength, 103 agility, 105 dunking, 99 layup, and a 100 mid-range shot with a 101 scoring with contact. Then on the defensive end, looking really strong on that left-hand side. All of those stats on the left-hand side above 100 with a 108 block, which is ridiculous, and a 104 drawing offensive foul. So looking like a really strong card over there. Then you got Carmelo Anthony over here. He's a 110 overall power forward, and he's giving out the elite combo guard boost. Again, it's looking like it's the position. We don't know for certain though. He's got a 103 3-point shot, a 100 mid-range shot, 101 strength, 103 speed, 103 agility, 96 dunking, 101 layup, and a 100 mid-range shot. So the shooting stats are looking decent. The rebounding at a 97 and 96 aren't the best for a power forward. We've seen players like KD at that power forward spot with the lower rebounding stats. So it is okay, but it isn't the best if you're looking at those rebounding stats, but he is a good shooter. Defensively, he's looking okay. He's got some good stats, a couple of them above 100, 1 or 2 of them in the 90s, and 1 or 2 of them in the 80s. He's got a 95 block and a 99 steal. Playmaking side looking really strong with a 104 passing accuracy and a 100 court vision. So he's looking like a decent power forward, sort of more the offensive end. Not so good on the defensive end compared to other masters, but he is going to be pretty good at being a 110 overall. This is what the event is going to look like. Of course, you might get some artwork behind the scenes. Obviously, it's just showing a black background at the moment, but I'm sure they're working hard, not only with getting this promo out, but also working on Season 7. That's the reason why we're having these promos at the moment. Season 7 has been delayed a couple of times here and there, and I'm guessing that all their efforts are mainly going on Season 7 and just giving us a little bit of content here and there in Season 6 at the moment to keep us going until the new season comes out. But as you can see, you will have 4 events in total for every master. So you got 4 events for Karl Anthony Towns, 4 events over there for that master, and you just got 4 events for every other master, and those will reset different times throughout the day. You can see this one has a timer on it with 22 hours until it resets. This one 8 hours, 20 hours, 6 hours. Each one has their own different reset, and each one's going to give you a guaranteed 4 tokens and a chance of getting 1 more. Each event will also have 2 challenges which will refresh every 2 hours, as I said, and there will be some extra events. So there's a special show event which gives you a guaranteed 3 tokens of your choice. So it's going to be a select pack where you pick 3 of the master tokens you want, and it does have a chance of getting a 103 to 107 overall Trick or Treat player. If you have been playing the game for a couple of months, you might be recognizing this format. Of course, as I said earlier, it's the Hall of Fame one. We've had it before with that Manu Ginobili. There's also the sets as well where you're trading in those tokens for players. Each of the different masters has their own tokens required to get those little masters to then trade in for the bigger masters, and trade those bigger masters in for the Grand Master at the end of it. We'll go into all of that in the sets later on, but that's going to get you a 110, and then of course you trade them up to get yourself that 112 overall Damian Lillard. So looking at some of these stats, we got the Karl Anthony Towns one over here. As I said, you're going to need the 103, 104, 105, 106, and 107 master versions to be able to get yourself that 110 overall. It doesn't take too long to get all of these, but there are 5 of them in total. You can see 20 of the Karl Anthony Towns tokens will get you. Obviously, it's saying Paul Pierce because he was from the previous iteration of this promo format, but it will in essence give you that 103 Karl Anthony Towns instead of the Paul Pierce, obviously, but for 20 tokens, you'll get that 103, 30 tokens for the 104, 45 for the 105, 65 for the 106, and then 90 tokens for that 107. Once you got all of them, you put them into the set, as we showed earlier, to get yourself that 110 Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's exactly the same for all the other masters. So you can see we got a Terry Rozier. Unfortunately, the card hasn't fully loaded, but you can imagine what it would look like. You can see you need 103, 104, 105, 106, and 107 version of him to get Terry Rozier. Again, giving out that combo guard boost. He is a power point guard. And then you've also got Tyrese Halliburton. Again, all of those players from 103 to 107. Again, giving out an elite scoring machine boost, and he is a strategic shooting guard as well. Then you got JaVale McGee, as we showed in the front news tab. You can see all the masters for that 110 overall. Carmelo Anthony, again, giving out that elite combo guard boost. But this is going to be your grand master for the promo. It's a 112 overall Damian Lillard. Obviously, it's likely that he's going to be a point guard. There might be an off chance that he's a shooting guard, or maybe if we're thinking extremely optimistically, he might be a small forward. Chances are he is going to be a point guard, which we have had quite a few times. Now, as I said earlier, just based off of the promo structure itself, I'm guessing it will be a position boost. We'll have to wait and see until someone gets him. Maybe one of the game changers, as they'll probably get him first. In fact, they might already have them on their account. But he might be giving out a +6 boost, because you can see all of these guys are giving out elite boost, so it might be a differential, or it might be the same elite boost. We just don't know for certain. As with what you can get normally spent, we'll have to wait and see exactly how long the promo is out for, because previously you haven't really been able to get a huge amount. You might be able to get 1 or 2 masters, these 110 masters, but with the promo length potentially being increased to 15 days or so, it could mean you could get Dame. But I will have my promo breakdown video dropping tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss that one. But now let's take a look at the live pass. This is also dropping tomorrow. Don't know whether there's going to be a monthly master, but we do know there is going to be a live pass, and this is going to be your live pass premium style select, sort of in the middle of the premium path. It's going to be a 110 overall Kyle Lowry. So I don't know exactly what you're going to get on the standard live pass. I'm guessing it might be a 110, 111 overall, judging by some of the other stuff we're getting in some of the other live passes. You can see halfway through the MVP side, you're getting a 111 overall DeJounte Murray. Playstyle select, I'm guessing he's at the point guard spot, as with Kyle Lowry. We just don't know for certain. But this is going to be your live pass MVP master, Nikola Jokic. This is what you're spending money for and getting through the end of that MVP pass to get yourself the 115 Jokic, giving out an elite Billy Ball boost to position. And these stats are looking really good. Pretty much all of them are above 100, which is ridiculous. A 105 speed, a 105 dunking, 105 layup, 108 first step, 105 quickness, 110 tip in, 108 mid-range shot, a 98 three-point shot, which is pretty good, and a 101 free throw if he ever gets to that free throw line. Defensively, he's looking okay. A little bit lower than I would have expected for a 115 Jokic card, but it's looking like they did go all out on those offensive stats. Defensively, again, not looking too bad, but it isn't looking amazing either. He's got an 89 block, a 104 steal, 108 interception, 111 court vision, 109 passing accuracy, and a 109 triple threat. So he is looking like a pretty good card nonetheless. So he might be one that you really desperately want to get. But it's interesting, he's giving out an elite Billy Ball boost, whereas the previous live pass masters were giving out those +6 boosts. And that's what KD is giving out, or it looks like he's giving out. He's a 114 overall, so a little bit lower than that Jokic, differentiating between the MVP pass and the premium pass. He's your premium master. He's going to be giving out that scoring machine boost to position. He is a power forward, and of course he's going to be playstyle select, as with Jokic. His stats are over here. He's got a 110 three-pointer, 107 mid-range, 106 dunking, 107 layup, 102 speed, 103 agility. Again, falling short a little bit on those rebounding stats for a power forward, unfortunately, but he's also got a 109 scoring with contact. Defensively, looking really strong. Most of those stats above 100 and a couple in the 90s. He's got a 91 block and a 105 steal. He's also got a 100 passing accuracy and a 94 court vision. It's going to be interesting to compare him to some previous versions of him at that power forward spot. One of the previous promos that we did get, of course, had him as one of the masters. I think it was the Olympic Rewind one at that power forward spot. So it'd be interesting to compare him with this version of KD over there. That's all that we got in terms of sneak peeks. I have no idea why there's a No Shave November logo over there. Could be a potential future promo, side promo, whatever. I have no idea. We don't know whether we're going to get monthly masters, but all we know we've got is the live pass and the new Trick or Treat promo dropping tomorrow in Season 6. And if you want to go check out me playing with the tallest lineup in NBA Live Mobile Season 6, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!